The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Hand out to Brewski, and one more time, Brewski! Oh man! That's the that's a touchdown! Christ, nearly a safety. Christ picks up some big blocks, and there goes Christ! One man to beat! That's the 45, midfield, 40, 30, and he is going to score! 96 yards! Touchdown! Christ, nearly a safety. Christ picks up some big blocks, and there goes Christ! The 1 yard line is in as he throws. It is caught! He caught it! Omarosa-Mo! What a play! Touchdown! In trouble, throws a pick. It's returned. 10, 5, touchdown Orlando! He caught it! Omarosa-Mo! What a play! Touchdown! In trouble, throws a pick. It's returned. 10, 5, touchdown Orlando! He caught it!
The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Hand out to Brewski, and one more time, Brewski! Oh man! Past the 10! That's a touchdown! Christ, nearly a safety. Christ picks up some big blocks, and there goes Christ! One man to beat! That's the 45, midfield, 40, 30, and he is going to score! 96 yards! Touchdown! The 1 yard line is in as he throws. It is caught! He caught it! Omarosa-Mo! What a play! Touchdown! In trouble, throws a pick. It's returned. 10, 5, touchdown Orlando! Welcome to Santa Fe, Mexico, as the Santa Fe Gorillas open up their home slate against the Cleveland Vipers, Week 1 from Spalding International Field. The first international game in SFL history is about to kick off in the second game of the opening week of the Summer 15 schedule. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine, and we've got a good one here for you today. A very jungle-themed afternoon as the Montero twins are looking to prove that they can shut down second-year quarterback Caleb Wright from the Cleveland Vipers. Let's head down to the field for the coin toss.
This should be fun. This is it.
Gentlemen, please make your call.
We pick tails.
It is heads.
We'll kick.
The Gorillas have won the toss and select a kick.
So from Santa Fe, Mexico, Saturday afternoon football on the Sim Football Network on Twitch is underway. From the 9 yard line, the Vipers on the return past the 25 up to the 27 yard line. And let's take a look at how these teams break down. Montero twins start on the field first. On a 1st and 10 from the 27. And the handoff goes to Johnny English, and he will pick up 5. Johnny English, or I'm sorry, Chris Davis to pick up 5. Excuse me, I'm in last season mode. Chris Davis, 28 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown in his preseason game. And they're going to hand it off to Davis again on the 2nd carry of the afternoon, and he will get 3 and bring up a 3rd down and 2. So the Vipers going to make him work for that first down of the game. Three wide receivers and 2 backs in the backfield, and it's going to be Davis on a 3rd straight carry, and he's going to be short of the 1st down. Tackle made by TL Alvarado, and it is going to be a 3 and out for the Vipers, and they are on to punt it away. A great stand by the Santa Fe Gorillas defense to start this game. 3 straight carries for Caleb Wright. Ends in 9 yards and a Viper punt. And from the 27-yard line, Santa Fe on the return, and a couple of nice spin moves, and up past the 40 to the 42-yard line is where the Gorillas will start with their first possession on offense in front of their hometown fans. And that's the way you start the football game, as out comes Daniel Garcia, 29 for 43, 3 touchdowns, 368 yards in Santa Fe's 30-24 victory over the Orlando Intimidators. He looked phenomenal. Let's see what he can do on this first play, as he's going to go down the middle of the field, and a beautiful catch by Juan Bosco for the 1st down. Gorillas! What a catch from Bosco. That's a way to start the game if you're Daniel Garcia. As Garcia drops under center with 2 receivers to the left-hand side. Garcia back to pass. Pressure is breaking down. He'll swing it outside. That is Isaac Montoya. He picks up 4, and it brings up 2nd down and 6. Thanks for spending your early Saturday afternoon with us. There's a look at Czech Congo, the bronze defensive end in the 3-4 defense from Cleveland. Garcia's started 2 for 2, and Garcia's back to pass, and he's got time, and he fires down the middle, and the pass is just out of reach. Defending on the play is inside linebacker Cameron Brantley. Nicely done, brings up 3rd down. Cameron Brantley, a big-time player for the Vipers. Last season, had 6 tackles in the preseason game. A 27-38 loss to Baltimore, which isn't looking so bad after Baltimore put up 59 on Orlando.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for! Good.
As Garcia drops to throw, he will step up in the pocket. He will fire it on, and it's nearly intercepted. Koyama Shigeki breaks up the pass. Intended for a non-star receiver, and it's 4th down and 6, and the Viper defense gets their first stop of the game. So 4th down and 6. Santa Fe moves it into Cleveland territory, but just outside of field goal range, could not pick up the 1st down. They'll try to pin the Vipers deep, and that punt will bounce to the 10 and to the 5. And this is a great kick. A diving save is made at the 5-yard line, and that's where the Vipers will begin their 2nd possession. Excellent job by the Santa Fe special teams unit. Santa Fe in their home orange helmets, blue jerseys, orange pants with the white numbers and the white and blue trim. Cleveland in the road, white helmets, white jerseys with the brown pants, brown numbers, and the light red trim. A scoreless first quarter, the second game of the opening week of the SFL season. 2 backs and 2 receivers for Caleb Wright, and it is his first pass of the day. He will step up in the pocket, fire in the middle, and it's nearly picked off. Alvarado could have had a pick 6 there. Just couldn't get the job done, and he's going to be reliving that one over and over throughout the afternoon. It brings up 2nd and 10. Alvarado had it. Had 11 tackles and 1 tackle for loss, 1 pass defended, 9 solo tackles in that preseason win over Orlando on the road. 2nd down and 10 from the 5. Wright back to throw. Again, Wright has plenty of time. Deep in the field, that pass is nearly intercepted again. Looking for Schaefer down the middle. Brings up a 3rd down and 10. The Vipers, 3 straight runs on their opening possession could not get them a first down. 2 straight passes here, and they face a 3rd and 10. Gorilla's secondary is fierce with that strong safety, free safety combination of Christoph and Carlo Montero. 3rd and 10 from the 5, and 3 wide receivers line the short side right top of the screen. And the handoff goes to Chris Davis around the right side, and Alvarado makes the play. Back-to-back 3-and-out situation for Cleveland. Brings up a 4th down and 7. The Vipers will have to punt it away again. So out of the back of his own end zone, punt is away, and Santa Fe is going to call for a fair catch right where they had the ball previously, which was the Cleveland 39-yard line before the drive ended in a punt. A strong start for both of these defenses, but Santa Fe, is winning the field position battle. These Santa Fe fans excited about having a professional football team, first professional football team in Mexico in terms of NFL, SFL type stage, as Isaac Montoya gets his first carry of the day. It picks up a yard, brings up 2nd down and 9. Second down, 9 yards to go as Garcia lines up in the shotgun. 2 receivers. That's Bosco at the top of the screen. Quick at the bottom of the screen as Garcia drops to throw. He'll swing it out to Montoya, and a nice job by Montoya eluding Brantley. But a defensive lineman able to come down with the stop. Only a gain of 1. Brings up a 3rd down and 8. 7:23 to go in the first quarter. I'd like to give a shout out to Base to Pope 510, BPKC, Dart Destro MD, Football Dude 93, Jason 7430, My Maj C, OKC Renegades, Ramos Lynn, TJ Cag SFL, Team Paternity, True Shot Collar is that is going to go down as a sack at a 4th down. Vaughn 96 and X Factor 56 for joining us here on this Saturday afternoon. And Zach Elphage, the linebacker, comes up with the sack, a loss of 9, and the Cleveland Viper defense is off to a very strong start. The Vipers gave up over 40 points per game last year, and they look much improved this afternoon. We caught up with Santa Fe owner Joel Lynn right before the home opener to get his thoughts on the identity of his team and what he wanted the Gorillas to be all about.
Gorillas are more of a personality of a defensive team and kind of like a Denver Broncos style of offense. we pass the ball a lot. We pass to set up the run, more than run to set up the pass. We can run from the shotgun when you're expecting a pass. We can pass from understanding when you're expecting a run. So we have a good variety of plays in our playbook. The defense, it's all about hitting hard. If one guy is making the tackle, everybody is also making that tackle. Shut down the wide receivers. We have 2 goal safeties. We have 2 bronze corners. So it's kind of like a defense that sets the tone for the game with hits, with big plays, interceptions, and then in the offense, you know, we have 2 very good receivers. We have a very experimented receiver in Nick Quick, and we have a guy who promises a lot in tight end Ulises Mora. So yeah, we're kind of like a Denver Broncos style offense, Seattle Seahawks style defense, and you know, I hope it works out, and we are very excited to watch them play.
So after the incompletion from Caleb Wright for the 3rd time in this quarter, the Cleveland Vipers have to punt on a 3-and-out situation. With 5:27 to go in a scoreless quarter, it's 4th and 7 for the Vipers. And the kick is away. And Santa Fe returns up to the 40. Chris Davis in the building. Cleveland yet to get a first down. Santa Fe with a couple, but for the most part, very defensive game here in the first quarter as Garcia's going to go deep. And just as I say that, Juan Bosco makes an incredible diving catch to the Viper 34 for a first down, Gorillas. Bosco just around the outside, and Shigeki just not expecting Bosco to go deep, touches him down. Garcia a little bit off with the pass. Otherwise, Bosco could have had a touchdown on the play. Second catch for Bosco today. Under 5 minutes to go. Glad everyone could hear the audio this time around. Hats off to the owners for making that possible as Garcia drops to throw. He'll fire over the middle of the field. That's Nick T. Quick's first catch. Still on his feet to the 22. Best drive of the day for the Santa Fe Gorillas. First down. Here's a look at Juan Bosco. 4 catches, 56 yards. In the preseason game against Orlando, already with a couple of grabs here in the quarter. 3-4 defensive look for the Vipers as Garcia drops to throw, and Garcia will pump fake, then fire left-hand side. The pass is caught again. First down to the 11-yard line. And that is the first grab of the day for Ulises Mora. And a first down, Gorillas, excuse me. Boy, I'm rusty today. First down and 10 at the 11. Gorillas on the move. Back to pass, Garcia. Garcia swings it out. Montoya, no gain. Didn't you know Grizzlies means gorillas in Spanish? That's what I was going for. Second and 10 from the 11 after the 0-yard reception for Montoya. I mean, we're in the jungle here in Santa Fe. You know, it works. Hand off to Montoya. Montoya picks up 4. Brings up third down and 6. I'm going to call the Vipers the Velociraptors on the next drive just to even it out. 3rd and 6 from the 8. First time either team has entered the red zone today. What's up, Black 59 Razor? 3 wide receiver set as Garcia's head is a throw, and it's incomplete. More pressure on Daniel Garcia up the middle. The Vipers have been able to do a good job in that category, and it'll send out to Brown in the field goal unit. And the Vipers keep Santa Fe out of the end zone. This field goal will be from about 24 yards out. Whoa, snap. The kick is up. And it is good from 24 yards away. And the Santa Fe Gorillas have a 3-0 lead at beautiful Spalding International Field. And you just saw me there up in that press box. Nicest press box in the league as far as I'm concerned. Food is muy bueno. So 3:17 to go, opening quarter. Santa Fe finally gets on the board. Cleveland has still not picked up a first down. Struggling to move the football. From the 8-yard line, the Vipers past the 25, nearly broke a tackle and broke it to the house, but wrapped up at the 27-yard line is Parks. Chris Davis trying to get it going. 1st and 10 of the 27. Scott King, Noel Kreis, neither with a completion or reception rather. Wright has not completed a pass. That is his first. The pass is caught by Kreis, and it's a pickup of about 14 yards. Noel Kreis just on the outside. No one picking him up. Joe Lynn comes over to make the tackle. Cleveland nothing, Santa Fe 3. By the way, tip of the hat to T Paternity as well. Thanks for the comment or compliment on the board. Appreciate that. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. 3-0 Santa Fe over Cleveland. The Vipers have just picked up their first down, and Davis gets a carry, and the one-arm sleeve picks up 2 yards, averaging 2.4 yards a carry through the first quarter. Second and 8 from the 43. Both quarterbacks playing mistake-free football thus far. Right back to throw down the middle. Oh, caught it! Scott King caught it! First down at the Santa Fe 48. Diving to make the play. At first I thought it had been picked off. What a grab from Scott King. That's why this guy is the franchise player in Cleveland, Ohio. Under 2 minutes to go. 3 in the backfield. Hand off Davis. Davis hit in the backfield. A loss of 1. Beautiful job up the middle. Second and 11. Under 90 seconds to go in the first. Right change in the play. Cleveland has entered Santa Fe territory for the first time today. They hand it off to Davis. Davis buried. 6-yard loss. That is the second consecutive tackle for Grant Brown. And Brown was all over that play as the fullback couldn't get out to him quick enough. Now a 3rd down and long for Cleveland as the crowd, a sellout crowd of over 70,000, gets on their feet. Third down, 17, 4 receivers, right back to throw, Wright's in trouble, and he's sacked! Uno sacks for Santa Fe. Loss of 7 brings up 4th down and 24. Santa Fe's defense, which shut down Orlando to 24 points in the preseason, looking sharp again here in the first quarter as Cleveland's going to have to punt it away. From the 22, Gorillas up to the 28-yard line, a 6-yard return. First down and 10. Don't forget, tomorrow is Father's Day. A happy Father's Day to all you parents out there. We've got 2 fathers playing each other. Oklahoma City Renegades take on the D.C. Dragons from Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. As Garcia will throw it down the field, it's picked off, and returned to the Santa Fe 35-yard line. Interception made by, I believe, a non-star, Chad Russell, the free safety on the first play of the drive. Garcia throws it into traffic. And the Cleveland Vipers have their best field position of the day. What a play by the Viper defense. They have had a strong quarter as well. And Caleb Wright starts the possession under center with 2 backs and 2 receivers. The handoff goes to Davis, and Davis picks up just 1. Now 10 yards on 10 carries. The Gorillas' run defense looking very sharp out there, and that is the end of the first quarter. End of 1. We'll be right back to Spalding International Field after this. The Cleveland Vipers 0 and the Santa Fe Gorillas 3 here on the SFL Network on Twitch. First and 10 of the 16. Crab fans certainly don't hope for that. A loss of 2 to English. He is smothered in the backfield, and Cleveland goes no huddle. Right back to throw down the middle. There's a man, King, to the 32-yard line. I think it took everybody by surprise. It certainly took your play-by-play commentator by surprise as they go no huddle quickly and fire it down the middle to King for the first down. .242 to go. Cleveland in hurry-up mode, which I'm a little bit surprised at, because if Baltimore gets the ball, you know Mike Dazzle's going to be locked in. English can't get anything. They're going no huddle again. Second down and 9. Crabs trying to keep up. And Wright will drop back to throw. Swing it out to English. He's got no room. He lost a yard. They'll go no huddle again. Shocked by Cleveland's pace right now. Third down and 10. Wright with 2 receivers goes play action. Wright's in trouble and he's sacked. Fourth down and 15 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Cleveland, they may have been trying to get 2 possessions in, score on this possession, but that's incredibly adventurous. Start of the second quarter, that flashback you saw at the end of one was a look at the last time these two owners played each other, although Joe Lynn was the defensive coordinator in Baltimore last season, but the Crabs able to shut down the Vipers in that game. 3rd down and 10 for Wright, dumps it over the middle. Parks is wide open, and he's going to pick up the first down. Excellent throw right over the top. I think Santa Fe was expecting a big play down the field, and instead, the little dump-off pass moves the chains for Cleveland. That was a good game last year, the old school rivalry between Cleveland and Baltimore. We'll see that on the Sunday Showcase later this year. As Wright hands it off to Davis. Davis is really struggling today as Alvarado and company combined to make the stop. Only a 1-yard gain, and really I don't think it's so much that Cleveland's run offense is struggling. It's Santa Fe is just playing really good defense right now, and Cleveland's having to get a little bit creative in order to move the ball down the field. 2nd down and 9 of the 23. Empty backfield, 4 receivers. Wright better throw it in a hurry. He's going to be sacked again. No sacks. Loss of 6 yards brings up a 3rd down and 15. Luke Johnson making the play. And Caleb Wright has got to get rid of the football. 3rd and 15 back of the 29. Can't afford to be taken out of field goal range. Third down, 15 from the 29. 5 receivers. Wright back to throw. Wright steps up in the pocket as he threw the pass in. Caught! He converted another 3rd and long. 1st down, Cleveland to the 13-yard line. The catch made by Emmanuel Husick. Unbelievable. I mean, a perfect throw. Lynn on the tackle. He couldn't have thrown it any better than that. 1st and 10 of the 13. Wright with trips to the left. He will hand it off to Davis, and Davis on the left-hand side has a hole. Davis, 2 spins, or a spin move to shake 2 defenders, and he gets all the way down to the 1-yard line on by far his best run of the day, and the Vipers are knocking on the door. This is a very nice play. Just squeezes in between the guard and the tackle. Lynn saves the touchdown. Lynn is having an excellent quarter, making some tackles on this drive, but Cleveland is on the move 1 yard away. 3 backs in the backfield with King to the top of the screen. Santa Fe in danger of losing their lead here in the second quarter, and the handoff goes to Davis, and Davis is going to be stopped. A 2-yard loss. Let's 3rd tackle of the first half. Big number 96 up the middle, 2nd and goal. Definitely knows Santa Fe is making him work for it. High formation, handoff Davis again, and on a counter, Davis still on his feet, but can't get anything. Tackle made by Alvarado again. This guy is an up-and-coming star, man. He is all over the place. 3rd down and goal now at the 3. 8:25 to go in the first half. Santa Fe leads 3-0. This would be a tremendous goal line stand if the Gorillas could hold them here. 2 backs and 2 receivers for Caleb Wright under center. 5 on the line, 9 in the box. Handoff Davis again, and he's stopped in the backfield. 3 straight runs on the goal line, and Davis can't get it done. Let another tackle, and it's 4th and goal. Just tremendous defense. I have a feeling the Gorillas fans are going to be seeing a lot of that this season. As Cleveland will come on to attempt a 23-yard field goal. The kick for Cleveland is up and good, and we're all squared away at 3 thanks to an excellent goal line stand from Santa Fe. As Cleveland kicks it away, we caught up with owner Ronnie Nickens to discuss his changes offensively and whether or not Johnny English failed to meet expectations when he was a Viper.
Mr. Commissioner, I'm going to have to disagree with you that Johnny English didn't live up to expectations. We here in Cleveland feel Johnny did his job well here, and his being traded had nothing to do with his play on the football field. It was more with what the Honolulu Legends offered for Johnny English. We were able to fill two very important positions with players we received in that trade. Halfback Noah Christ was moved to a wide receiver, and we feel was an upgrade in the receiving core, replacing wide receiver Freeman Goodspeed. And cornerback Koma Shanaki filled a defensive need for us. And using our rookie draft pick to draft rookie halfback Chris Davis, I feel has been good for the Vipers. We look forward to his debut opening day in the SFL, and he's had a really great training camp. He does so much for this offense that we won't lose a beat in the running game, and he does a great job catching the ball out of the backfield.
Second down and 6 yards to go as we just heard Ronnie Nickens. I tell you what, Juan Bosco is making some plays for his team. Juan Bosco, touchdown! Santa Fe! Juan Bosco's fourth grab of the day. That one a pretty drop in the bucket. As Bosco rows his boat gently to the end zone. Juan Bosco having a field day, the silver receiver against the bronze Koyama Shigeki. And Santa Fe is the first to strike. 10-3 with 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Cleveland on the kickoff return, and Parks, a nice one, up past the 30 to the 32. 6:28 to go in the first half. Santa Fe has broke the 3-3 tie with the first touchdown of the day. Now 10-3. Three receivers and two backs in the backfield. Wright's going to hand it off to Davis. It's been tough to run up the middle today. Davis churning, gets 8. Now 17 carries in the first half for Chris Davis. They are trying to pound the rock. He had 28 carries in the preseason game, but Santa Fe has been hard to run on Montero. See if I can get it right on the first guess. I believe that's Carlo. Second down and 2. Wright back to pass. Wright steps up in the pocket, fires deep, and it's tipped and nearly intercepted as Montero had a chance to get his hands on it, couldn't find the football. Schaefer was the intended receiver, and it's third down. Under 6 to go, 3rd down and 2. What will the Vipers do here? Yards tough to come by. And the handoff goes to Davis, and he got the first down. Boy, the Vipers have converted a lot of 3rd downs here in the first half, coming up in some clutch situations to keep the drive alive after struggling to move the chains in the first quarter. First and 10 from the Cleveland 42, empty backfield, right back to throw. Wright's got time, over the middle, pass, incomplete. Boy, I know I'm partial to the Gorillas, but that looked like a pass interference. Gorillas may have gotten a little bit lucky on that one, and it brings up 2nd down and 10. Parks getting the non-star calls, or lack thereof. 5:15 to go in the first half. 2nd and 10 from the Cleveland 42. 10-3 Gorillas on a Juan Bosco touchdown. Right back to pass. Swings it outside and off the hands of the fullback. That's the 2nd time we've seen a pass dropped in the flats. Viper offense not helping themselves, and it's another 3rd down and long situation. Third and 10 from the 42, empty backfield, 5 wide, 3 to the far left-hand side. Right back to pass against a 3-man rush, dumps it over the middle, but that's not even going to be close. Noel Kreis on the 3-yard gain, but Cleveland couldn't come up in the clutch that time, and it brings up 4th down and 7, and they'll have to punt it away. And their defense has really done a good job on Ulysses Mora, but have not been able to stop Juan Bosco. Good job on Nick T. Quick as well. He's been very quiet. I think just 1 catch in this first half. So the Vipers punt it away. And not a lot of room to return there. The Gorillas up to the 17-yard line. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe coming up with first half highlight stats and analysis from the SFL studios in San Antonio, Texas, which I'd say is maybe an 11 or 12-hour drive from Santa Fe. Not too shabby. High formation, and Garcia flips it out to Montoya, and Koyama Shigeki makes a great play. Hasn't had a lot of those today. Montoya just a 1-yard gain, and Garcia now 139 passing yards. Caleb Wright has not shined today, but he has played 2 more quarters of mistake-free football. Neither of these quarterbacks had interceptions in the preseason. Caleb Wright was an efficient 19 for 28. Handoff goes to Montoya around the left-hand side. He lost a yard. Tackle made by Chet Congo around the end, and it's 3rd and long for Santa Fe as the Gorillas still struggling just a bit. 3rd down, 10 yards to go, under 4 minutes to go in the first half already. 3 receivers, 2 to the left-hand side as Garcia drops to throw deep to Bosco. He caught it again! Juan Bosco taking over and tackled at the 23. Koyama Shigeki is just getting embarrassed on a double move. Bosco down the field. He is burning Cleveland. A big 3rd down and 10 conversion. And Juan Bosco has been the difference in this first half. Back to throw. Over the middle this time. Caught to the 10. That is Quick's 2nd grab. Bosco, a $170 and 5 receptions in the first half. First and goal at the 10. Cleveland needs to do some damage control. Back to pass, Garcia. Garcia floats it left, and that is off the hands of the intended receiver. That was the tight end, Elfage, in coverage. Elfage already has 1 interception today. Second down and goal. We'll see if Cleveland can get a goal line stand now. Ulysses Mora, 16 catches, 223 yards, and 3 touchdowns in the preseason game. Just 1 grab today. High formation for Garcia, and Garcia will fire over the middle of the field. It's caught for a touchdown! Santa Fe! Nick T. Quick! Back-to-back scores for the Gorillas! Easy pitch and catch for Daniel Garcia. Quick just beating his man to the spot. And Cleveland needs to wake up offensively in the last 2:19 if they want to avoid going down by 2 scores into the locker room. Extra point for the Gorillas is good, and Santa Fe, after a 3-3 ball game for much of this first half, has scored back-to-back touchdowns, 2 touchdown passes from Daniel Garcia, and the Gorillas have a 14-point advantage. On the return. Marks won't get to the 30 this time. Up to the 29-yard line. .218 to go in the first half. 17-3. Gorillas on top of the Vipers. Back to throw, right. Deep drop back, fires, caught. Just shy of the first down. That's Scott King, a 9-yard gain. Brings up second down and 1. And we have hit the 2-minute warning. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Santa Fe Gorillas Radio Network.
El único XED 101.8, la estación deportiva, The Sports Station.
Second down and 1 from the 38-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield with King to the top of the screen. The defensive line with 4 in the 3-point stance. Shifts to the right, and that's exactly where Davis was running. A nice defensive stop there, a 4-yard loss. Cleveland's got an audible out of that. Santa Fe shifts left and shifts right, and Davis runs right. You can't walk into that trap, and it's 3rd down and 5. Third and 5, I formation. Time is running out in this half. Davis going to get a counter, trying to get the first down. He got it to the 43-yard line, a 9-yard gain. A gutsy call on a 3rd down and 5. Picks up the first down and keeps the clock moving. The Gorillas will get the ball to start the second half. 3 in the backfield. They're going to hand it off again to Davis. Davis picks up some blocks this time. A 5-yard gain and now going no huddle. Down to 50 seconds left in the first half. All 3 timeouts for both teams.
And again, Davis will get the carry, and finally they'll call timeout. Just trying to catch Santa Fe off guard. It's just not working for the most part here in the first half. This defense is one of the best I've seen. And I mean, we've only seen them for 6 quarters, but could potentially be one of the best defenses in league history with the way they are playing. 3rd down and 5. Expect a right pass here. He fires it left. That pass is caught by King, and he's got the first down and gets out of bounds. That is a perfect play call as Caleb Wright hits his star silver receiver in the flat to move the chains and keep the drive alive. This is a pretty impressive drive for the Vipers. 1st down and 10 to the Santa Fe 45. Wright back to throw, and Wright will flip it outside. That pass is caught, and getting out of bounds is Christ for a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 with 34 seconds to go. 2 timeouts for Cleveland, 3 for Santa Fe. Don't forget to spread the word to your friends about the Simulation Football League. Follow us on Twitter at SimulationFL. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Just put up highlights for the first time of Baltimore and Orlando from Thursday night. That was one heck of a game. And off to Davis, and that is a strange play call. A 2-yard loss brings up a 3rd down and 9. And Davis is just taking a beating. He has had over 20 carries this half, as the Vipers really have controlled time of possession. Santa Fe offensively just really has not been on the field that long. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the left-hand side. As Wright drops to throw, Wright will step up and fire it short again, and Parks is, oh, what a hit! What a hit on Parks! Took him off his feet! Cleveland calls timeout. It's a 4th and 1 from the 37, and this is a tough call if you're the Vipers. You could potentially give Santa Fe pretty good field position if you don't get this. It's actually about a 4th and 1.5, and they're going to try to kick a field goal from 53 yards away, which could give Santa Fe the ball at the 43-yard line if they miss. Some questionable play calling here in the 2nd quarter from Cleveland. The 53-yard field goal from the middle of the field is up, and it is way short. And Santa Fe can pile on thanks to Lance Barber's miss. That one wasn't even close. This is a very important 20 seconds for the Cleveland Viper defense. They cannot allow themselves to put their offense in an extreme hole, as Garcia from the shotgun throws down the middle, pass caught, and Santa Fe not burning any timeouts. The clock continues to tick. Ball at the Cleveland 46, down to 8 seconds left. Garcia's got to get rid of this one in a hurry. Garcia fires, and the pass is caught short of field goal range, and the timeout comes with 3 seconds to go. And I would expect a Hail Mary here out of Garcia, as Coach Reed discusses the options with his quarterback. One more timeout called, and Santa Fe could have gotten into field goal range. Can the Viper defense defend a trio of 3 silver receivers, including tight end Ulysses Mora? End of the first half, Garcia on a Hail Mary pass will step up in the pocket. He is pressured. He throws down the field. The pass is bobbled around and incomplete. A well-played first half by the Santa Fe defense has the Gorillas up 17-3. This is the SFL Sim Football Network on Twitch And we'll be back to Spalding International Field after this.
Field incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Gorillas enjoying a lead, 17-3.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
A look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Vipers are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Number 18 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. Midway through the first, the ball at their own 40. Number 18 would find his target on this one. That set up a short 25-yard field goal. Towards the end of the first quarter, the Gorillas out in front by 3. Russell shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Vipers, later in the second, number 19 went up top on a third down play, and he was able to find his man. That set up an easy 24-yard field goal. Game tied 3-all. Number 10 is going to find an opening in the secondary, and he'll exploit it here. A 30-yard touchdown for the home team. Late into the second quarter, all at their own 17-yard line. Number 10 was definitely a key player as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 60-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. And that's how we'll round this one out. The Gorillas are up big at the half, 17-3.
All right, Dan. Nice work.
The Gorillas get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 17-3. Let's get down to the field and the action.
Attention. Highlights coming up. Featuring the best simulation football anywhere.
Minneapolis Maulers don't suffer a colossal meltdown. And look at Koma Kaleka on the punt return. Koma Kaleka scores. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. The first punt return for a touchdown in SFL history.
Watch the game live at simulationfl.com.
Start of the second half here in Santa Fe. The Gorillas get the football 17-3 up on the Cleveland Vipers. If you missed the game Thursday night, Baltimore absolutely ran over Orlando in a shocking result. 59-34. Baltimore set a new franchise record for points scored in a game on the road. I mean, it was just an unbelievable performance. Hats off to Tim Johnston for that victory. Today, 17-3, Santa Fe trying to pull away as Garcia swings it outside to Montoya. He is going the wrong way. 4-yard loss as Elfage makes his third tackle. As owner Joel Ramos-Lynn discussed earlier in this broadcast, The Gorillas used the pass to set up the run. Montoya is not the main part of the offense, had 37 yards on 16 carries last week. As Garcia drops to throw, he's going to air it out down the middle. The pass is caught. Nick T. Quick, first down to the Viper 47-yard line. Daniel Garcia, you want to talk about a cheap date. 1 year, $1 million per season is a drop in the bucket to this Santa Fe franchise, and they are getting everything out of him. He is playing his butt off. First down and 10 to the Viper 47-yard line. Garcia back to throw. Down the middle again. It's Quick to the 29. A gain of 18 yards. And it was Juan Bosco in the first half. It is Nick T. Quick in the second half. As Santa Fe is going right down the field on their first possession of the third quarter. And off to Montoya, no gain. Sunday showcase game tomorrow between the DC Dragons and the Oklahoma City Renegades. Two dad owners squaring off. Another dad, Greg Morris, will be here with me tomorrow to provide analysis. Three receivers, and the handoff goes to Montoya, and he can't get a yard. Sets up a third down and 10. Arrington on the tackle. Nine and a half to go in the third. This has been a 2.5-minute drive. Can Santa Fe convert and keep the drive going? Back to pass Garcia. Garcia all kinds of time. Over the middle. Pass caught. First down. Juan Bosco. Move those chains. Bosco approaching 200 receiving yards on the day. And Shigeki is just a step behind. Garcia hands off to Montoya. Montoya, biggest run of the day, picks up 8. And that's the last thing the Cleveland Vipers need, is Isaac Montoya able to get into the open field. Second down, 2 yards to go, 8:40 to go in the third. Two in the backfield, 2 receivers. Hand off to Montoya, and Montoya lost a yard. Elfage, another tackle around the outside, and Cleveland is making Santa Fe work. Third down and 3. This nearly a 4-minute drive from Santa Fe, and this would be an important stop for Cleveland if they could hold them to a field goal. 17-point deficit looks way less daunting than a 21-point deficit. Can Garcia do it again here on third down? Back to pass. Garcia swings it outside. Caught by Nick T. Quick just ahead of the sticks. First and goal at the 7. Garcia, when there's not pressure in his face, Garcia has been able to have a field day today. 17-3, Gorillas right now, showing the Vipers who's boss. 2 receivers. Garcia out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Garcia flips it out to Montoya. He's in trouble, and he's going to be wrapped up. No gain. This drive, nearly 5 minutes now. Second and goal from the 7. This would be backbreaking to Cleveland if they give up a touchdown after fighting all this way down the field. Ulysses Mora continues to be quiet, had 3 touchdowns last week. And Garcia goes down the middle, that is caught. 3rd and goal at the 2. Catch made by Montoya out of the backfield. 3rd and goal. Don't forget, for all league highlights, photos, news and information, and to watch games and chat live there as well, visit simulationfl.com, our official website. 3rd down and goal from the 2. Garcia back to pass. He's going to go down the middle of the field. It's caught for a touchdown! A beautiful grab. It's Ulysses Mora. Touchdown, Santa Fe! Mora strikes again, and for the first time today into the end zone, just out of the reach of Russell. That drive, 5.5 minutes long, gives Santa Fe a 20-point lead and puts Cleveland's backs against the wall. Cleveland has got to wake up. Nearly blocked the extra point. The kick is good. Diving at the feet of the kicker. 24-3. We have not had a penalty in this game. Had 6 in the season opener. First down and 10. Daniel Garcia in the preseason game against Orlando, a whopping 368 yards, 29 of 43 passing, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked twice, and he's been sacked today. Caleb Wright, I'm pretty sure, is still under 100 yards passing. He has got to get going. The running game has not worked out for Cleveland today. Santa Fe's run defense has been exceptional in the 4-3 as the defensive line shifts from right to left. And Wright steps back quickly, swings it out to Davis. Davis in the open field, and a nice open field tackle. Gains only 4 yards. That's Joel Lynn. Lynn, a busy second quarter. Early second quarter, has been a little quiet since then. Halfway through the 3rd, 2nd down and 6. And that's the problem, as True Shot Caller 1 points out in the chat. It's really tough to go deep on this team because of the 2 goal safeties, which could be the reason for the conservative approach as Davis loses 5 more yards. The Gorillas defense can really mess with your head. Once you get down, you can't throw deep. Too many weapons back there. 3rd down and 11 to go. 4 receivers set for Wright. And Wright gets rid of it deep. And he caught it! Or was it picked? Did he pick? It was intercepted! Intercepted by Carlo Montero for the first down. Santa Fe. Wow, I thought he caught it. Parks, that is, who was the intended receiver, and gold on non-star is never going to work. And this one's starting to get ugly. Not a bad ball from Caleb Wright, nearly caught, but what a play by Montero. And Garcia steps up, floats it into traffic, and he got a little cocky on that one. Cameron Brantley, who's had a quiet day, breaks it up, but it's 2nd and 10. Cleveland can still keep themselves in this game. They just need a defensive stop, which they haven't gotten. Santa Fe has scored on 3 of their last 4 possessions, not counting the possession at the end of the first half, in which the half ended. 6 grabs for 182 yards for Bosco, 1 catch for 32 yards here in this half. Hand off Montoya, and Montoya flips through and got the first down on his own. Lynn said it earlier. Pass to set up the run. And he was right. Montoya having a much better third quarter. And Cleveland not being treated nicely by the hometown team. Gorillas look really good today as the handoff goes to Montoya and he picks up 1. 2nd and 9, Cameron Brantley on the tackle. Cameron Brantley and Ahmad Arrington, 2 All-Stars from last year, returned to the team. Last week in the preseason, Arrington had 6 tackles, 5 solo. Brantley also 6 tackles and a pass defended. 2nd down and 9, Montoya around the right-hand side. Montoya, what a move, got another first down. Shake and bake. Let's check out some blocking right there. I mean, they sealed the side, and then luckily, as Elphage came over to make the tackle, and Cleveland is challenging the spot
The Vipers are
of the ball on that first down marker. This is a ballsy challenge here. Boy, that was horrible. I think that was Arrington. And, you know, on a second look, he may not have gotten it. Tackled from behind. And, boy, that is really, really close.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The Vipers will not be charged with a timeout. 3rd down.
So Cleveland wins the challenge. I guess since it brought up a 3rd down and inches, the Vipers figured, well, we better try it at the 26-yard line. Three receivers for Garcia. Montoya in the backfield to the right-hand side. And the handoff goes to Montoya, and he got the first down. This guy has been so good here in the third quarter. Cleveland has had the ball once in this quarter. First down and 10 at the Viper 25. Cleveland needs a turnover as Garcia looks for his 4th touchdown pass of the day. Garcia back to pass, swings it outside Bosco. It's incomplete. Couldn't get the feet in, and it's 2nd and 10. But he was open. And if you're the Vipers, looking at this game, they still have time to come alive. The Vipers are one of the most explosive teams in the league, and it just might be one of those situations where it's just not a good matchup for Cleveland. They like to go deep down the field. That's exactly what Santa Fe can stop. And it's gotten the Vipers out of rhythm today as Garcia over the middle. That pass is caught by Mora. First down to the 14. Garcia exposing a secondary which is improved over last year, but still certainly looks like a work in progress. Still an opportunity for Cleveland to get a stop here. Two receivers, 2 backs in the backfield. Cleveland showing a blitz. Hand off Montoya, opposite of the blitz. Picks up a block. Montoya 10, 5, touchdown Santa Fe! And the route is on. A beautiful play call by the Gorillas. A blitz from the left and a run to the right for Montoya. His first touchdown as a rookie running back. And a pretty block on the right-hand side. And boy, if you wanted to give these fans a show in the home opener, Santa Fe has done just that today. The Gorillas have scored on 4 of their last 5 possessions. And the extra point is good for Santa Fe. Don't forget, Money Mondays begins Monday, June 22nd. That's this Monday in a couple of days, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, as the New York Knights hosts the expansion Louisville Wolfpack. You can win money instantly on the broadcast. For more information about Money Mondays, check out our latest SFL update on the YouTube channel and join us live in the chat for your chance to win. So after a very tightly contested preseason, we have seen two dominating performances, one by Baltimore and one by Santa Fe, showing out here in Week 1. Cleveland, no hesitation, hands it off to Davis, picks up just 1 yard. He's averaging 1.4 yards a carry, and Tiel Alvarado has been a big reason why. Second and 9 from the 27. Vipers will play the Legends next Saturday, same time, same place. Greg Morris will be along for a call of that game as Davis loses 2 yards, and it's 3rd down and 11 just like that, and Cleveland just continues to put themselves in difficult situations. One of the most beautiful stadiums ever assembled as you take a look at the mountains behind us. Here in the business district of Mexico City, Mexico, as Caleb Wright drops to throw, has time, and deep down the middle, what a job by Montero! Had a man open, and the Gold Star safety just makes a huge play. 3 and out for the Vipers, and the Vipers, who dominated time of possession in the first half, are getting killed by it here in the third quarter. An ugly quarter for Cleveland. One of their worst, quite honestly.
Here I come, Hunter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
Santa Fe is showing up and showing out. This team maybe looks more impressive than any other team in the league through the preseason and these first couple of games of the regular season. I mean, they are just absolutely on a tear. Ramos Lynn, from player to coordinator to owner, that's exactly how you earn yourself a team in this league. Working up the hierarchy, and just look at him now. 31-3, Gorillas up over the Vipers as the handoff goes to Montoya. He breaks off a tackle, still going. Isaac Montoya, the bronze sensation, 20-10, and he's gonna score! Touchdown, Santa Fe! Unbelievable! That is the best run by a Bronze Star back this league has ever seen. And when it rains, it pours. What a carry for Montoya. Oh my goodness. Santa Fe kicks it away. From the 6-yard line, Cleveland is just having a difficult day. But look at Parks, he's trying to change that. A nice return to the 39. Also, too, we've got photos from all of the preseason games in high quality on our media page, which will be updated throughout the season as you look at Davis's struggling numbers. 3 photos from each game all year long. You can blow them up in high quality and save them to your desktop or do whatever you want with them. Be snapping them all season long as Davis gets his 27th carry, another 1-yard gain. And right now, it just looks like the Cleveland Vipers. I mean, Cleveland, you can definitely tell these gold safeties are having a serious impact on this game plan. Cleveland, you know, if you look at the way their offense is built, they're really not built to necessarily run this much. Scott King has been incredibly quiet today. Santa Fe is just bothering the Vipers today as Davis is going to get another carry, and just nothing is working for Cleveland. This is really an interesting team setup out of the Gorillas. Brown stands to their feet. Seconds to go in the quarter. Right sidearm throw. That was pretty to the 49-yard line for the first down. One of the best passes of the day out of Cleveland. Yeah, it's a first down. Just 92 passing yards from Caleb Wright today. That is a shocking number. Final play of the quarter is going to be a Davis run to the left-hand side. And Chris Davis will get 6, nearly broke it out. That is the end of the third quarter of play. And what a third quarter it was for Santa Fe, outscoring Cleveland 21-0. 38-3. Come back for the fourth quarter. Stay with us on the Sim Football Network on Twitch.
Number 18 throws this to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage.
He owned that matchup.
This is a take-no-prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
Oh, after piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
Number 85 curls in the lob right side and is looking for more. Touchdown!
Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
Number 18 throws this one to the end zone, and it's caught for the go-ahead touchdown. The coverage simply does a disappearing act.
That's a magic trick the defensive coordinator needs to retire.
3 TDs today. Fantastic. He just competes harder than the next guy. That's it.
Oh, this guy is on point every time we see him. He does what he has to do and makes the defenders look helpless while doing it.
First and 10. Credited with the tackle. Second and 4. Ball at the 30-yard line.
No cutback flag for you. Strong left. Single back.
That is a at the end. Johnson with the tackle.
My apologies on the muted mic. I was talking about Ulysses Mora, and we have all of the memories archived here for you over the last 4 years, just in case you missed anything. It's a 3rd down and 3. The handoff goes to Davis, and he lost a yard.
Davis. Tackle made by number 17. No gain on the play.
So it's a 4th down and 4, and Cleveland's just going to come on to try to tack on some more points. This is a 46-yard field goal. And the 46-yard field goal, he missed it. Boy, Cleveland is just not having a good day. Lance Barber now 1 for 3 kicking field goals. And that one just went to the right. Santa Fe takes over on their own 36.
First and 10.
Santa Fe the chance to pile on here. Cleveland 1-7 last year, but didn't lose a lot of blowouts. Lost some close games, and this is just an absolute brilliant day out of Isaac Montoya and the rest of this team as Congo on the tackle. 111 yards for a Bronze Star running back when he had 9 yards at halftime. He's got 102 yards rushing in this half. And we've played barely a quarter. The handoff goes to Montoya again, and hats off to Santa Fe. They're starting to run a little bit more here in the second half. They know it's their day. They know they're going to be 1-0.
3rd and 5. Ball at the 41-yard line.
And the Gorillas, whoever's next in line to play this team, better do your homework. These guys look like early season favorites. Montoya loses 2 yards, and the Gorillas are going to have to punt away. So it looks like for the time being, Daniel Garcia, Juan Bosco. I tell you what, it was Juan Bosco in the first half and Isaac Montoya in the second half. I mean, those two were just tremendous in taking over football games today.
Let's block the punt. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
The 23-yard line, up to the 28-yard line, and a nice leg whip there as the Viper return man gets up a little shakily. You won't want to miss tomorrow afternoon's game between the DC Dragons and the Oklahoma City Renegades. The Renegades are 4-0 in preseason, or I'm sorry, in week 1 games. They have never lost their season opener. The Dragons, upstart team, won their preseason game 17-16 in a defensive battle over Louisville. Greg Morris will be here with me in the booth. 54 yards on 34 carries, one of the ugliest stat lines on a running back I've ever seen. And Cleveland cannot be happy with Davis's performance. He's getting paid $5 million, and Vipers aren't even getting anything close to that evaluation. Right back to throw. He dumps it over the middle. And again, we've seen a much more conservative Caleb Wright today. Because he's just not testing those 2 gold safeties. He has not thrown an interception today. So, I mean, Wright has had a decent day efficiency. Well, he did have the one, I apologize, the 1 interception to Montero. But a decent day efficiency-wise, it's just a little bit too passive of an offense today, and that's why they're down by 35, among other things, as Wright drops to throw. Pass is caught, a beautiful grab by Scott King, and that's what Cleveland needed to see more out of today, or more of today, was from Scott King, the silver receiver, making plays in the secondary, winning jump balls, as Montero tried to come over and help the defense.
First and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 to the 47-yard line. That Sunday Showcase game tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, as Chris Davis loses a yard. Brings up 2nd down and 11 as we go under 7 minutes to go in this ball game. You know, no one ever likes a blowout, but we appreciate you guys hanging with us through it and watching some good defense out of Santa Fe. Monday night, chance to win cash prizes. That's coming up in a couple of days. That'll be fun to award people instantly, as Noel Kreis makes the catch. Kreis been quiet today. Gets a first down to the Santa Fe 36. And maybe the Vipers will be able to get a touchdown here in garbage time. Point differential is important. Cleveland down 35. That's going to be tough to overcome. So they certainly have every desire to keep playing. As Wright hands it off to Davis again, and Davis again loses a yard. I mean, he's just not... I don't think Davis has broken maybe 2-3 tackles today. I mean, he's getting smothered. Alvarado, a great day stopping the run.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 37-yard line.
5.5 to go. 2nd and long. Cleveland trying to make things a little bit more interesting. They're going to toss it out to the right-hand side. And Davis, see, look at the great tackling by Montero. That's what we're talking about. Those are the type of plays where you see gold stars. They're breaking that tackle. You know, how can you fault that play call? He's got 1 tackle to beat, you know, to make a big play. And Montero just comes away with the excellent play on the right-hand side. Just brilliant defense. 3rd down 11. They go short, and that's going to be well shy of the first down. 4th and 6 to the 33. Wilson makes the catch. Like Thursday night, you just kind of have to tip your cap to Santa Fe as Cleveland says, we've had enough and we're just going to punt it away. Not kicking the 50-yard field goal. Their kicker's 1 for 3 today. Missed a 46-yarder on the last possession. So DC and OKC comes your way tomorrow. Louisville and New York comes your way Monday. 3 and 6 Central, 4 and 7 Eastern, respectively. The game Monday night is really going to be interesting. Former WAFL champion against 2-time SFL champion. Overstreet and Barkley doing battle. 2 great games to round out the week, but Santa Fe has put an exclamation point on this ball game. Not much Cleveland can do as Montoya gets another first down on a gain of 10. And check that. That is Montoya's backup who's come in, Corey Chandler. So the Gorillas have called off the Dogs. Backup is in at quarterback as well. And still the Vipers can't get the stop. That's a tough pill to swallow. Dan Stevens, Peter O'Keefe coming up with the post-game show. The box score on our website will be available in about 1 hour or so. And then highlights will be available late tonight. Just in case you know some people who missed the game, spread that video around. Help us become a staple in the sim community, as Chandler, who made that, he's hurt. 4-yard gain for Chandler, and he got hurt on his second carry of the ball game. So now it's interesting. Will Montoya come back into the game? Oh man, he got hit hard in the shoulder. Czech Congo really laid into him.
Second and 5. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Counter, watch counter.
Second and 6 at the 26. Hand off around the left-hand side. That is Montoya. So Montoya comes back into the game for the injured Chandler and is now up to 120 yards, averaging 6.7 yards a carry. And if I'm Montoya, I'm thinking, hey, I don't want to come back in the game. Let's let the third stringer come back in and take the carries. I don't want to get hurt.
First and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Watch the pass. Here it comes. Watch the throw. Lambert.
Down to 3 minutes to go, and the handoff to Montoya again. He says, you're killing my average. Under 3 to go, loss of 1. Second and 11, Cameron Brantley on the tackle. This game was 3-3 at the end of the first quarter, which was the same score that Baltimore and Orlando was. Offense is struggling in the first quarter, but boy, did Santa Fe open up, particularly in that third quarter, scoring on 3 straight drives. That was sensational. Hand off on a counter around the left-hand side, and Montoya nearly picked up a beautiful block and sprung another one.
Number 23 with the carry. A pickup of 2 yards on the play. Number 20.
Third down and 9 as we come down to the 2-minute warning. Storms were in the area here in Mexico City, but they did hold off and gave us a nice day for football. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Gorillas Radio Network.
El único XCD 101.8, la estación deportiva, the sports station.
2 minutes to go, third down and 9.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for! Gun!
3 receivers set, 2 to the right-hand side, and the handoff to Montoya again. And a timeout by Cleveland. We want to get the ball back one more time. Going to be 4th down and 10, and we'll see if someone can punch it into the end zone.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
38-3, Santa Fe. Really today that was about 2 things. Number 1, it was about the dominance of Isaac Montoya in the third quarter, stepping up big for a bronze. And the second thing was Santa Fe's ability to make Cleveland a passive offense. Those 2 keys resulted in this result. As Santa Fe will go to 1-0, Cleveland will go to 0-1. The Vipers have Honolulu next Saturday. And Santa Fe's opponent escapes me. Wide open is Noel Christ, and Christ, the speedster, gets to the Santa Fe 37-yard line, and the Vipers burn another timeout. Christ all alone as the corner makes a grave mistake. And that's really the first big play we've seen all day out of Cleveland. Christ's speed helps him as well. Swing out is caught by King, a 8-yard gain. No huddle offense for the Vipers. 1.5 to go. Right back to throw. Right steps up, fires right, pass, caught. Wow, what a hit on Noel Kreis. How in the world did he hang on to that football? A beautifully placed pass by Caleb Wright, who supplied the hit. Think that was Lynn, hard to tell. What a job by Kreis to hang on to it, and just like that, it's 1st and goal from the 8 for Cleveland. Right back to throw. Right fires out to King. Pass caught. 4-yard gain, 2nd and goal. Clock is ticking away. No timeouts left for Cleveland. Right back to throw. Everybody goes to the end zone, and that pass is picked off in the end zone. Picked off by Montero. The 2 Montero twins have interceptions today. That one was Christoph off a tipped ball from Joe Lynn. Scott King managed to get Montero out of the end zone, so they will take over at the 1-yard line. But what a play by Joe Lynn to tap that back to a teammate, and Caleb Wright has thrown 2 interceptions in this game, and Cleveland still can't find the end zone. What a performance by the Santa Fe defense. Hand off to Montoya, and he's going to be stopped in the end zone for a safety. So Scott King doesn't manage to get 7 on the board, but he does manage to get 2 by pinning the Gorillas back in their own end zone and making it 38-5 with 1:01 to go.
Your Gorillas are kicking off. Parks back for the return.
And Santa Fe is forced to punt it away. From the 25, Cleveland going to get excellent field position up to the 42-yard line with 1:01 left. Very excited to bring you SFL football all season long on the Sim Football Network. Just week 1 of 12 of the regular season. Santa Fe, one heck of a defensive performance as Wright changes the play out of the empty backfield shotgun set. King makes the catch, a 5-yard gain and out of bounds. Right now 206 yards passing, but no touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Isn't going to look good on the stat sheet. Garcia 311 yards throwing the football. Had over 300 yards in the preseason game as well. 2nd down, 5 yards to go. No timeouts for the Vipers. Receivers, 2 backs in the backfield, right to throw. Hits Davis, had nowhere else to go with the football. No huddle, 3rd down and 6. Down to 46 seconds to go in the ball game. Dan and Peter coming up. Right back to pass. Wright needs to get rid of it. Wright steps up the pocket, fires to Davis in the open field. Another great open field tackle for Santa Fe. I believe that was Frank Flores who's been quiet today. 4th down and 7. 20 seconds to go. Great defense all the way until the end for Santa Fe. They're showing a linebacker blitz. They back off, rush just 4. Wright looking, and will be sacked. 2 sacks for Santa Fe. And it's 1st down, Gorillas, and they will take a knee and sit on it. A heck of a game from Santa Fe. Your final score is going to be Gorillas 38 and Cleveland 5. Dan and Peter have the post-game call. From all of us at the Sim Football Network, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. Join us tomorrow, Sunday at 3 Central for the Father's Day Sunday Showcase game with the Oklahoma City Renegades and the DC Dragons. Greg Morris will be alongside me with the call. 38-5, Santa Fe goes to 1-0.
McDaniel takes a knee, and that will do it. And that is going to do it for this one. The Gorillas come out on top 38-5. With this one in the books, let's take a look back at some of the action. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Number 18 connected with his man on this one. A 25-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. The Gorillas have opened it up and now lead by 21. The Vipers, midway through the third, number 9 is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. After getting an interception, the Gorillas leading by 21. Number 23 would get the carry here. Good blocking up front, and it helped to Springer. They've opened it up and now lead by 28. The Gorillas again have it. Number 23 on the carry here as they work the ground game, and this is a nice run. A 59-yard touchdown for the home team. The Gorillas out in front, 38-3. Number 19 went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. Late into the fourth quarter, ball at their own 29-yard line. Number 88 is going to find himself on the receiving end of this one, and he works his way open for the big play. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. After a tough goal line stand, the Gorillas winning by 35. Smith would break through with a big play here as he shot through the line and was able to wrap his man up in the end zone for a safety. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Gorillas win big, 38-5. Finally, let's give it up for our 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Number 10 left no doubt as to why he's one of the greats. What a performance! And I have no doubt that this isn't the last time he'll showcase his talent. We'll be hearing much more from this guy as time goes on.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.